I think I just saw a ghost. Oh my. Hey everyone, it's Gerardo. I'm here again with another video. I know I promised you guys one on Wednesday, but I'm already 2 days late because I had some work to do, but I'm getting right back on track with it. And I hope I'm on time with the next one for Monday. So today I want to tell you a story. A true story that happened to me on Monday. The most frightening thing that has ever happened to me. Are you ready? So it's Monday. It's 5 o'clock p.m. and my sister just told me that we were invited to a friend's birthday party. I had nothing to do that day, so I ended up going to this birthday party that I was not invited, but my sister was. My sister was invited to this party, and she brought along her friend Karen. So there we are, driving, and we finally arrived to the house. And I'm gonna tell you, this house wasn't your ordinary, oh, it's down the street type of house. This house was all the way in Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond. That is about 45 minutes of a drive from my house. So anyways, so there we were. Finally got to this birthday party. Get out of the car. Karen, Eric, my sister, me, we all go up and we tell them, hey, we're here for the party. Friend's like, cool, I'm glad you guys make it. Let's go play video games and stuff. So we're upstairs, we're playing video games. We're waiting for the party to start to kick up a bit because we were there an hour early. Who knew? We were there for an hour early, we were playing video games, and I, for some reason, started getting sleepy. My sister and Karen and her friend both get up and go downstairs to go get some food. In the meantime, I'm gonna get up and go get a quick nap while the party gets started, and then I'll be back out and have fun. So there I am. I'm sleeping in my car. I'm right in front part of the house. I'm just chilling, relaxing. And then I couldn't sleep, so I ended up working on a video edit. So then here's where it gets even funner. About 40 minutes in, my sister comes knocking on the window. Hey, party's starting. Come on out, join the party. I said, alright, cool. Here I come. So I'm walking in, and already people are having fun. This chick talks to me and she's very interesting. She starts having fun. But the fact is, like 20 minutes into the conversation, I realized that she was drunk. And she was asking for a ride. And I already was like, whoa, girl, I don't even know you and you're drunk and you want me to give you a ride where? And so I was like, I'm not giving rides to anyone. So I'm like, oh, okay, fine, forget it. So we're there having fun. 2-3 hours later pass. And then I get tired and I'm like, I'm gonna go check my laptop to see if the video finally rendered. So then, as my sister was distracted with her friend and Karen out in the back doing the piñata and stuff like that, I decide to go to the car. As I go to the car, it begins. I'm going for my keys. I grab my keys. And so, I have the keys, right? And so, let's pretend we didn't have this one. And I'm going, and I literally grab the house key. And I'm there, just sticking it in, trying to open the door. Not realizing that it's the house key yet. And I'm going, why isn't my door opening? And I'm silently in my head going, okay, something's wrong. I'll probably open it from the other side of the door. So I go over to the other side, and there I am again, fiddling with the damn door, trying to figure out why it's not opening. Then I realize, 10 minutes later, that this is my house key. And there is no car key on my chain. Well, on my clip. So I'm like, oh snaps, I must have left the keys inside the house. So I run back inside the house and I'm searching everywhere I've been. And I've only been in 2 places. I've been downstairs in the living room, sitting in the same spot I was for like 2 hours because I was having conversations with people, and upstairs where I was playing video games. But it couldn't be upstairs because I didn't go back up there when I got out of the car, so I knew I was downstairs. So I checked the whole area where I was, didn't find a single trace of keys. I go back outside and I check my car, and it was already dark, so I ended up using the flashlight on my phone. So I shine it in, and what I saw right there in the passenger seat was my keys. Immediately in my head I'm like, okay, Gerardo, whew, you can do this. You can get those keys out of that car before anyone else can notice that you were locked out of your car. So then I begin. I start fiddle-dallying with the keys. I start punching the keypad because it had a keypad to punch. And then I realized that the keypad resetted when I had an electrical problem with the car years ago. So there I am. And in my head I'm like, I gotta figure out somehow to get those keys and my car unlocked so I can go back to the party and enjoy it without anyone noticing that I got locked out of my car. And then it begins. So I'm there sitting, fiddle-dallying with the doors, trying to figure out which door's open, if one's open or not. And then after about 30 minutes of figuring out how to do it, there was a tree branch that I ended up cutting from there, and I bring it over. And then I realized that the window right behind the driver's seat was about yay opened. And then it came to my head, if I use this branch, I'll probably be able to open my car. So as I'm dealing with the button and fiddle-dallying and trying to Mickey Mouse its way through, my sister comes out and she goes, "Hey Jerry, why aren't you inside enjoying the party?" Immediately I pull the stick right behind me and I'm like, I just came out for fresh air. I'll be inside in a few minutes. She goes, oh, okay. She goes, I want to put my jacket inside the car. Can you open the car up? And I want to put these balls. She had like candy and balls. Don't know why she had balls, but she had like these rubber balls, like bouncy balls, so it's like about this big. So she's like, I want to put my balls and my candy inside the car in my sweater. I'm like, yeah, just give them to me, I'll put them inside. She goes, no, I want to put them inside. It's like, yeah, I'll just do it for you. Just go enjoy the party. She goes, no, I want to put them inside myself. I want to make sure they're where I want them to be. It's like, why do you need them to be? I was like, I'll just put them inside. I know where to put them. She goes, no, let me put them. I was like, yeah, okay, fine. So she goes around onto the other side and she's like waiting for me to open it. I'm there like, click. She goes, tuk. Doesn't open. It didn't open. I'm like, oh, okay. Click. It didn't open. Okay. 7 tries later, she goes, why aren't you opening the car? I'm like, I am. She goes, well, you're not doing a good job. I was like, maybe because the keys are inside the car. She immediately goes, what? What? The keys are what? I'm like, the keys are inside of the car? She goes, how did this happen? I was like, well, I think I got kind of distracted and I ended up leaving the keys in the car. She goes, oh my God, we're stranded out here. It's like, no, don't say that. Don't say that now. I'm already panicking in my head going, we're screwed. We're screwed. We're gonna be homeless. We're gonna be out in the street. I was starting to panic. And one was because I've been driving for 7 years. Not once have I ever had a problem with my car, nor been locked out of my car, nor had accidents with my car. So, her saying that freaked me out. Immediately when she figured it out, she started helping me. She goes, we better get the car open, and this was already 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. So we're there trying to figure it out, and my sister's like, yeah, figure it out, and she's helping me with the stick. And then an hour later, Karen comes out, and she's like, what are you guys doing? Because we're trying to get our car open. She goes, why don't you just use the keys? I was like, if we had the keys. And she goes, what do you mean if we had the keys? I said, well, the keys are not where they're supposed to be at the moment to open the car, so they are relaxing and taking a nice vacation inside my car. She looks at me and stares and she goes, well, let's get the car open. And I'm there like, well, that's what we've been trying to do for the past hour and a half. Join the club, honey. So then we're there. We're trying to figure it out, and after 30 minutes of fiddling with it and already 2 hours into it, I give up. I'm like, we're screwed. We're gonna be stranded here. I gotta leave my car here. We are 45 minutes away from my house. I don't know where the spare key could be, because who knows where the hell it could be. So I'm there like, what am I gonna do? The friend comes out and he goes, why don't you call a locksmith? I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't trust locksmiths to open my car. For some reason, I feel like they will make duplicates of my key and they will track down my car and steal it somehow, so I don't trust locksmiths for some reason. I've never called a locksmith in my life, so I don't trust them. And I don't even know what they charge, so I'm like, nope, 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 not gonna happen. Nope, 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 no, don't even think about it. So my sister's like, we can't get this open, we gotta call someone, we gotta do it. So I'm like, in my head I'm like, if I can get a ride to my house, I can probably figure out where the spare key is located and bring it back and open it up with my spare key, and we'll be gone out of this place. So I end up calling my friend, who answers, and I got a call from him saying if we wanted to go play billiards. But I said no because we were going to this party. So I was like, hey, let me call him, see if he's around. He ends up answering, and he's home, and he's like, I can't leave right now, but I can have my dad go and pick you up, bring you in, do that. So I'm like, oh snaps, I don't want anyone to know, like no parents around this neighborhood. And he lives right next door, like literally right next door. So I was like, I don't want no one in this neighborhood to know that I got locked out of my car and I don't know what the hell to do. So I'm like, you know what, I'll give you a call back, bye. So I hang up on him and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh shit, we're screwed, we're stuck here, we don't know what the hell to do. So immediately my sister goes, well, why don't I call my friend to come over? I'm like, is it the guy that I'm thinking about? And she goes, yep. And she goes, nope. For some reason I can't get along with him because he has this type of personality trait with him, behavior. So every time she mentions him, I'm like, nope, nope, nope. So then comes the anxiety. Like I'm there pacing back and forth around the car. I'm literally going through his garage saying, what can we use to open up this damn car? Because I am panicking. I'm feeling like my car is going to be abandoned here. I don't like leaving my car alone. It's my baby. I've had it for a very long time. Nope, 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 nope. So last minute, after like pacing for 20 minutes, my sister goes, I'm calling him and you're not going to stop me. So he ends up coming. After we were waiting out there for 45 minutes, 50 minutes, he finally shows up. And he has pliers, a piece of wire, and himself. Props the door of my driver like about this much open and sticks the wire through. And he's like trying to push the button, and then I realized that button is very hard to push. Even with your normal finger, you like literally have to like push with force to open it. So I'm there going, yeah, if that wire is strong enough, it might open it, but if it's weak, it's not gonna open it because you need to put some power. So he's there for a very long time trying to open it. And it's now 10:14 p.m. and he's still going at it, and I'm there like, all hope is lost. We are screwed, we are screwed. And this guy, the friend of my sister, is going, why don't you just call us locksmith? I'm like, no, I don't trust locksmith. I can't have a locksmith come over. So then it finally gets to the counting hour where I'm like desperately thinking I'm probably gonna tow my car to my house. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'm gonna tow my car to my house. That's what's gonna happen. So then, right about that moment, I start pacing like crazy. I start sitting. My sister's trying to calm me down. Karen's trying to calm me down. The guy is still working on the car, and everyone's like trying to calm me down because I'm freaking the hell out because my car is literally like not opening. I am like lost out of my car. I have about $4,000 worth of equipment, my camera, my computer, and other electronics in there that I cannot leave in this car. So I'm like, no. So then, right at that moment, boop, I hear, hooray! Woo! Yeah! It's open! Woo! I'm like, what? 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 How did that happen? And so then the guy goes, oh, I just pulled the handle where it goes up when the door's open. Because I just pulled on there and it came open, so we're good. So they're like, oh my God, my heartbeat just suddenly slowed down. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, like I was literally gonna get on my knees and be like, yes! But luckily, I didn't. All I did was get in my car, unlocked all the doors, and closed the door and turned my car on. And I was like, I am never leaving you again. I am never leaving the keys in this car. I don't know why I did that. I am so sorry. I'm literally like crying to my car saying, I missed you. I don't know why, but even though I was outside of you, but now I'm inside of you and I miss you and I love you so much. I will never leave you again. I will never close you again. I love you. And everyone's just watching me like, are you serious right now? I was like, yes, I am serious about what I'm doing right now. So they look at me and they're like, I just want to go home because I am sleepy. And now it's already 12:34 p.m. And that is my story on Monday. The most horrifying thing that has ever happened to me. And I literally panicked. I literally thought I was scared from my pants. I think my pants literally got off my legs and ran for their life because that's how scared I was. I was literally scared that the devil was gonna come down and take me away because I forgot my keys in the car. And then from there, I learned that I will never do it again. So every time I get out of my car, I check my keys. And even people freak out when I do it. Like I get out of the car and I'm literally like, I'm feeling for my pockets, I'm feeling for these, and I'm like, yes, yes, this is there, yes, yes, all right, we are ready to lock it. But now, because of that day, my sister messes around with me and she goes, you forgot the keys inside again. And I'm like, no, don't say that. No, I'm just fucking with you, I'm just being funny with you. And I'm like, don't you dare, because I will never do that again. She goes, it'll happen again. I'm like, no it won't. Yes it will. No it won't. Yes it will. And I'm like, no it will not. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please subscribe below or give me a like and share it. Share the crap out of this video or any other video that I have on this channel. I will be posting up more videos and I will have my next one up on Monday. Gotta go! Au revoir!